Hello, this is Artifacts of Mars. You better get the kids out of the room. I'm coming to you from the frozen Arctic tundra-like plains of sunny western New York State, in sunny Sinus Valley, south of Rochester, New York. And I'm going to go over two stories. One is the shooting in California last April 16th. You may not have heard about this. Lamestream media kept this one quiet, and I don't know why. I'm thinking somebody told them shut up about it. Not even the alternative media got a hold of this until the Wall Street Journal broke the story. That was kept quiet for quite a long time, since last April 16th. The question is why? A bunch of snipers with high-powered rifles. I heard it was AK-47s. That makes me worry, because these were professionals. I can't help but wonder if maybe this was practice. They shot up a bunch of transformers in a substation in California, in Silicon Valley. Now, why was this ignored? This is what I want to know. You can find the story, I'll link to it on Tyranny Watch on Yuku.com. Why is this story ignored for all this time? A lid was kept on it. It wasn't until alternative media started saying things about it that anybody even paid any attention. And now I'm starting to see stories about it in lamestream media. For instance, the Rochester edition of the Communist Party of New York propaganda sheet, otherwise known as the Democrat Chronicle, they recently posted an article about 2 days ago. They didn't talk much about the attack, just what RG&E is doing to protect their assets. But it took a good shaming by the alternative media before the mainstream, lamestream media would even pick this up. Now why? This is a real threat. These were professionals, they knew what they were doing. In my book, it looks like practice for something bigger. But the lamestream media kept it quiet. I'm thinking they were told by Obama to stay silent, but I can't prove it. So here we have a real threat, and it's not taken seriously, or at least it was hushed up until the alternative media blew the lid off it. Well, give the Wall Street Journal credit, they were the one who broke the story. Then the alternative media picked up on it. And if it wasn't for them, I'd have never heard about it, because lamestream media does not want to cover this story. The only reason they're covering it is they've been shamed into doing so by the alternative media. So we got a major issue there. This is a story they've wanted to keep hushed up, and I don't know why. We've got to demand a public accounting. I suggest you call your congressmen, congresswomen, call your representatives, and demand answers. Demand to know why the public was not informed about this a long time ago. That's number one. I'm ticked off about that. The second one involves training to kill a so-called right-wing extremist. In other words, people who believe they have a right to keep and bear arms, like I do, according to the Second Amendment. Ohio National Guard 52nd Civil Support Team recently did a training exercise involving Second Amendment, imaginary Second Amendment terrorists. Now, here we have an imaginary threat, and they're training, what they're doing, they're training to kill you, alright? If you believe you have gun rights, if you believe in freedom and self-reliance and all that, they're training to kill you. So this is not paranoia. I am just steaming hot angry. By the way, they did the same thing with imaginary left-wing terrorists, animal rights nuts or something, and apparently the left-wingers complained and an apology was issued, but they're not going to apologize to us. So what on earth is going on? We have the Ohio government training to kill us. Except I don't live in Ohio. It doesn't matter. If they'll train to kill Americans, so will other states. Well, we already had Andrew Cuomo in this state threaten to send troops after us to disarm us. And he would have had a revolution on his hands if he did. Because if they try to go door to door and disarm us, there's going to be blood. There's no two ways about it. Well, it's Andrew Cuomo who is threatening us, not all the way around. And he ought to be in prison, as far as I'm concerned. Alright? Intolerable. Anyway, so Ohio National Guard 52nd Civil Support Team did a training scenario involving a plot from local school district employees to use biological weapons in order to advance their beliefs about protecting gun rights and Second Amendment rights. They're training to kill you, alright? And you need to buy guns and be ready to fight. Because they're planning on something. If they're training to kill you, they're probably planning on something. They're planning to stage something to come after you. And it's right in black and white. This is not paranoia because they are openly training to kill Americans, so this is an open threat as far as I'm concerned. They may not be planning on playing this right away. They'll probably spring it on us at a surprise time, but it'll be something staged, like the Boston Marathon bombing thing was apparently staged. It gets worse, though. Portsmouth, Ohio Chief of Police Bill Raisin told NBC 3 WSAZ TV in Huntington, West Virginia, that the drill accurately represented the reality of the world we live in, adding that such training helps us all be prepared. What is this grotesque bigot still doing in office? Now, this is obviously a left-wing extremist who hates patriotic Americans. This is disgusting. What is he still doing in office? He's supporting the training of these National Guardsmen to kill people who believe in their Second Amendment rights. And this son of a bitch supports that. What is he doing in office? He should be removed immediately. I don't get it. We got a severe problem. They are training to kill us. Alex Jones is right. Sometimes I think he exaggerates, but the guy's right on money. I'm a major fan of the guy. We've got to do something about this, folks. Can't sit there and take this. The Ohio National Guard 52nd Civil Support Team, their leaders, I don't know what the punishment protocols are for National Guard, but I would say they need to be receive a general court-martial and go to prison. And as for Mr. Portsmouth Chief of Police bigot Bill Raisin, he needs to be fired. This man has demonstrated extreme hatred of patriotic Americans who just want to live their lives. They want to keep their guns so they can protect their families. They want to keep their homes safe. And this bigot says, nope, 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 nope. They're a bunch of scumbags. We got to kill them. That's essentially what he's saying. You know, they can ignore Islamic extremists. Can't do anything about those. We just gotta let them do anything they want, I guess. This is fucked up, folks. Wake up. Buy guns. Buy guns. Did I say buy guns? Yeah, buy guns. If you can afford to buy guns, buy guns. I have always wanted I've always dreamt of having one of those Tommy guns like you see in the 1920s gangster films. One with that big round magazine underneath. What a lot of people don't know is the Army chose M1 and over the Tommy gun. Tommy gun could have ended World War II a lot sooner. It was a much more reliable and effective gun, but the Army decided to save money, so we lost a lot more lives than we needed to against the Huns. I don't want to get off topic. They're training to kill us, folks. Wake the fuck up. Go out, buy guns, buy ammo, and stand ready. I'm going to say this to the Ohio National Guard. You are a disgrace to this country. If it were up to me, your leadership would be court-martialed and sent to prison for a long, long time. You try to come after your people. If you try to come after people like what you're practicing for, you're going to have a fight on your hands. I don't know about anything about people of Ohio, but I'm sure there's a lot of backwoods guys who aren't going to put up with us. And You people are spoiling for a fight. We're not spoiling for a fight. We just want to lead our lives in peace. We just want to lead our lives in peace, and it's people like the Ohio National Guard 52nd Civil Support Team that want to take our lives away from us. They want to take our guns, they want to take our homes, they want to take this, they want to take that. Well, your homes will go if you let your guns go. You can bet on that. It's the Agenda 21 stuff, and they'll stick you right in cities. Nice little cage, 5x5. You're out to work, slave for 12 hours a day. Come back, go back in your cage. Yeah, you'll have a life, alright. I'm fucking tired of this. Civil disobedience, folks. That's the answer. Not violence, civil disobedience. Civil disobedience, buy those guns, and stand ready. We have got to be ready to fight if we have to. We'd rather not, but we have to be ready. And when we have corrupt police chiefs like that Bill Raisin, we're in big fucking trouble. Buy those guns, buy those guns, buy those guns. Buy the guns and ammunition. Stand ready. Maybe we could do a little training of our own. The militias are good for training. Maybe they can help train people to stand ready. They don't look good. These people are spoiling for a fight. They are intentionally trying to provoke a civil war. But I say civil disobedience, passive resistance, while we still can. We're not gonna resolve this by the vote. That's not gonna happen. Your vote, folks, is worthless. If you're a white male, or if you're conservative, you may as well forget it. Your vote is meaningless because we don't have a voice in our government anymore. This country has been taken over. This country, the United States of America, is no longer sovereign. Perhaps that'll be the subject of an upcoming video. But we are not a sovereign nation. Not anymore. There has been a coup. Even Rush Limbaugh, who isn't into conspiracy theories, has said that we have been taken over in a coup. Even Rush says it. And normally he won't even touch conspiracies. We've been taken over, folks. It is a coup. We are not under control of Americans anymore. No way, no chance, no how. So we've got to be ready. Be ready for anything. Prepare. Get involved. Passive resistance. Civil disobedience where necessary. You see a police chief like that one I mentioned, he's got to be taken out of office through the legal process. He's got to be removed from office for incompetence. I'm Mars to Mars, this mess. Thanks for watching.